Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am here to do Jumpstart June, day 10. I am out and about, so that's why it's a different scenery. I tried to do all these last night, and then I just couldn't get them all out, so that's why I am here doing the fourth video. I'm doing this one for day 10. So that's why I still have on the same shirt. It's just earlier. It's the next day, but when I did them last night, it was like really late at night. So that's why I still have on the same shirt. Anyways, just don't mind it. But I am going to do another get to know me, so hopefully you enjoy it. I do want to say I am also doing these videos with Queen of the Crazies, CJ, and Cher's life. Cher, which is Bestie, and Cher's life is her page. I will link both of their pages in the description and pinned comment down below. And I just want to say, because I'm pre-recording this, I'm not doing this on the 10th. The 10th is not for a couple more days, so that's why the pinned comment will not, I can't pin the comment until, let me take these off because you can see freaking everything. The pinned comment is not going to be until the video is basically public. So hopefully you enjoy this. Well, let me try to narrow it down to 5 that I watch every day. Because, like, if y'all don't know this, I'm very finicky. Not finicky. I'm very sporadic. Like, I look at people and I'm like hardcore dedicated. And then, just for some reason, I forget to watch their video. And then when I look up, it's like a month, 2 months pass, and I don't realize that I haven't watched their videos. There I go yawning again. I'm sorry. But the 5 people that I have looked at, I'm gonna say this week, because today is Wednesday. The 5 people I have looked at this week is, I looked at Rebel K yesterday. I looked at Lady T 506 because I love her reviews. If y'all have not seen her reviews, please go check out her reviews, especially Tyler Perry Land. If y'all seen her videos, y'all know what we're talking about. So yeah, so her theory on Tyler Perry Land, which is funny and it's true, and it cracks me up. So Lady T 506, the third video I watched, Queen Bianca Brooks. Y'all go check her out. Go check out Kay too. I mean, everybody that I'm saying, please go check them out. I looked at the interview of Queen Bianca Brooks when she interviewed, I don't know the man's name, Rashad, I think that was his name. Like, I never heard of him, but it was a very good interview, and I learned a lot from him. But I didn't know him before that, but I know him a little bit better now. But so that was a good interview, and I'm so proud of Queen. I call her Queen. I'm so proud of her because she, like, I think I've been knowing her basically going on 2 years, if not 2 years, and she has grown a lot. Like she was good when I very first seen her, but like now she's like doing interviews, like she's like on another level, which kudos, congratulations. Like, I'm proud of her. I am genuinely proud of her. I think that's I watched, no, I know I was gonna say I watched CG's video, but I don't think I did. I tried watching her live. I think it was last week when she did a live, and her internet went out or something, and then I tried to comment on it and it wouldn't let me comment on her live. So but I did watch it, but I couldn't comment even after. Like, I wasn't in the live, but I tried. Oh, crap, this car's so uncomfortable. Sorry, guys. Look, I didn't even see that. They must have did that yesterday. I didn't watch her live though, but I do want to shout out TT, which is my beautiful soul, and then Auntie, which is Lady Nika. I tend to float back and forth through their videos, because by the time I realize, oh, I haven't seen, one of Auntie's videos or TT's videos in a long time, I realize I know it's me, because it was me that, because I didn't watch them for like 2 days, my rotation gets, they get out of my rotation, so YouTube don't suggest their videos. And so when I don't see a suggestion of their videos, and I don't never get anybody's notification on my phone. I don't know why. I got all the bells on. I cut them off, cut them back on. Unsubscribe, resubscribe, cut them back on. I do all that, and I never get nobody's notification. So if I watch a video and everybody's like, oh, well, she's back. Yeah, it's because somehow one video might be similar to another video that I watched. I've been watching the news, not the news. I've watched TYT, and I watch Ring of Fire. I listen to Mika and Joe, or The Morning Joe with Mika. I'm Team Mika. And so I listen to them, and I can listen a little bit to CNN. I can only take them with a spoonful of sugar. I can only take Fox News with a spoonful of sugar. CNN, Fox News. Like, I try to watch multiple different news station or news things on YouTube, so that nobody can't say that I'm not hearing both sides of the story. But I will say, I make my own opinions, and if I hear one person say the sky's green, I'm not going to automatically be like, okay, don't need to hear nothing else. The sky's not green. Or the sky is green. I don't need to hear nothing else. And then if somebody else says, no, but the sky's purple, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, you're a liar. Or, yeah, you're telling the truth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get up off my fat butt, I'm gonna look at the sky and be like, the sky is actually not green. The sky is actually not purple. The sky is actually, I don't know, yellow. I don't know. I was trying to think of a color in between. Wherever. So that's what I would do. Sky's blue, sky's red, the sky's actually, yellow. I guess that'd be a better thing. So that's why I watch so many different media things. So if somebody is telling me not to listen and not to believe what I see and what I hear, well, guess what? I'm not going to believe what you say, because I got to believe me first. But I'm not trying to throw daggers. Now this one is fun. My favorite holiday. I'm going to say Thanksgiving, because I love to eat. And I love to see family that I haven't seen in a long time. So I'm going to say Thanksgiving. I would say Christmas, but to me, Christmas is hectic. I don't know if that's the right word. Hectic. Now that I have kids, because, they got to open up their gifts. I got to make sure the food's cooked. Got to entertain. Oh, that's too much. I want to go over somebody's house, and if I cook, boom, okay, we can eat, do whatever. But mainly, it's to go over somebody's house, go over somebody else's house, and eat. I love food. Food is my drug. So, Thanksgiving. My favorite animal is a turtle. I actually don't like turtles. Well, not turtles. I actually don't like animals. I'm not an animal person. Like, when I was a little kid, I always wanted baby dolls. My sister wanted cats and dogs. And I was just like, they're in the house. I play with them. I pet them. I feed them if they need to be fed. But I never really wanted a cat or a dog. And so I never wanted a cat and dog. I always wanted dolls, baby dolls. But then I met Gary in 2007, and his mama had 2 turtles. And I was like, oh, they're so cute. And I found out, because I had Preston. Now, I love my Preston. I had Preston for 3 years. He was a beta fish. And I loved my Preston. And he died. And I think it's because his water got too warm, because I used to live in this one apartment. And it was hot, but I didn't have him in the sun. Like, I just had him in the room. I had a fan. He had his own fan. Yes, my fish had his own fan. And I had to aim at the fish bowl. And I think the power went out. I don't even... No. I didn't cut his fan on that day. And so, I did have a fan in the window, though. That's what it was. I didn't cut his fan on that day. And I went to work, came back. When I got back from work, he was kissing the sky. But a day before, like that night before I went to work, I had a dream that it was raining betta fish. And so I was like, who's pregnant? I ran upstairs. This is in my dream. And my sister was laying in bed holding a baby girl. And I said, oh. I was like, you're pregnant? She goes, yeah. And so, like I said, got up. Preston was fine. Came back. He was dead. And no, it was not raining betta fish. But she called, and I said, "You're pregnant." And she goes, "How did you know?" I said, "Because I had a dream last night that you were pregnant." I said, "Then you're pregnant with a little girl." She goes, No, I'm pregnant with a little boy." I was like, "No, you're pregnant with a little girl." Well, it'll be 16 years in July that little girl will be 16. I'm just saying. She's pregnant with a little girl. But I love my Preston. So like I was saying, I didn't want another animal that can die. And so Gary was like, turtles live forever. They're basically self-maintenance and all that. I'm like, okay, turtle. So then his mama went down to Florida and came, or his sister was coming back or whatever, and they brought me the cutest little turtle. It was, come on. Okay, so what I was saying was his sister brought up a turtle. Sorry, my phone got cut off because it was hot. And he's gonna go take me to go get a slushie so I can cool it off a little bit. And so she brought me up it was about this big, Curtis. I named it Curtis, and it literally was as wide as my 2 fingers, because I remember I used to let him crawl just like this on my 2 fingers. He was so tiny, little Curtis. And he ended up dying. I don't think he was ready to travel. I think he was just too small. And then Gary's daddy died, and so his mom ended up moving down to Florida in 2010. And that's when I got, which I renamed. I don't know what their names was when she had them, but I renamed them Cytherea and Belladonna. Now, please don't look up their names. My 4 turtles, the 4 after Curtis, are names. So Belladonna, was the biggest, and then Cytherea. And then I bought one, so Curtis was a red ear slider, and Belladonna and Cytherea was a red ear slider. And then when we went down to Florida, I bought a yellow ear slider, and or it was a yellow belly, or I forgot what it was. It was yellow somethings. I think it was yellow ear slider. Anyways, the only difference was and I named it Katie Morgan, and she had like a stripe, and hers was yellow instead of red on the side of her head. And then my 4th turtle I got from Angela, my friend Angela, and I named that one Eva Angelise. And so you're a mess, man. I just leaned down. So that was my turtles. That's why turtles are my favorite. They're my favorite animal. And yeah, I haven't got any more turtles after they died. Yes, they died. I know you're probably thinking, but you said that they wouldn't die. They died. So I just haven't got any more. But turtles are my favorite animal. Okay, I guess to reiterate on what I just said. I don't have any pets, but I did used to have, I guess, 5 turtles. Not at the same. I had 4 at the same time and 1 before that, and their names were Curtis, Belladonna, Cytherea, Katie Morgan, and Eva Angelise. And I don't have any pets anymore.
Medium.
Yeah. No, I want small. Man, come on now, you're gonna give me an earache. Something I'm currently working on. I would like to say, maybe. I would like to say my crochet blanket. But what have happened was I'm very anal for the Pacific needles that I use, and I found, I think it was a E-F-G. I think it was a G, because it used to be an E. It used to be an F. And I was like, okay, I don't want anything bigger than the F, nothing smaller than the F. But then I learned how to basket weave, and it came out better with a G. I think it was a G. It came out better with a G. Too big with a H, and too small with an F. So I think G was my size, and I even bought an extra G, just in case I lose my 1G. And I lost one of my E's, both of my F's, both of my G's, and then I have H, I, and J, and K, which then were too big. So I'm very anal when it comes to my needles, my crochet needles. And so I would say a crochet blanket, because I want to make me a crochet scarf to put, like, to the little scarf that goes around your neck, but then you can pull it up and it's long, and that's what I want. I want to make me one, like, that's what my eyeballs on, but I don't have my needle. So right now I'm currently working on, I'm working on my Sims, because that's what I've been doing, playing the Sims. So what I'm currently working on is my Sims. My most embarrassing moment. Okay, I can laugh about it now. What it was is, okay, I was maybe 3 months out from having a gastric bypass, and I was good. Like, it was just me and Gary, because the girls weren't born yet, and I was like, did I eat anything? And I was like, I'm not really hungry. I wasn't hungry, but I was like, I'm not really hungry. So I was like, I'm gonna just wet my whistle and then come home and cook, because we was going to the store, because I had a taste for some fried rice. So that's where we went, to go get one of them Michelangelo fried rice, shrimp and fried rice. And so, like that, just a half a container of that was like a meal for me. So, like, that one thing, that was going to be 2 meals. It's $1, so basically a 50-cent meal. Is he calling again? I'm sorry, guys. He keeps calling. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get that. That's what I got a taste for. And I was like, let me just wet my whistle. So I had Lipton green tea, the citrus green tea. Because back then, that's what I lived on. I loved my citrus green tea. It was a diet green tea, too. And I don't know, for some reason, I like the diet green tea better than I like the actual green tea. Speaking of green tea, got my Arizona. So I liked it, the diet green tea. So that's what I got. And like I said, I wasn't hungry. Just needed to wet my mouth. Now, looking back on it, I say, Keita. Keita says, what? And I say, you know they got sugar in it. Now, what happens when somebody that had gastric bypass drinks sugar? You're right, they dump. So in the middle of Food City, and I was getting my I was getting my what's that called? Shrimp fried rice. And it hit. And I was like, I think, okay, disclaimer. When I was in the support meeting, they said when it hits, you got 1.1 second to get to a bathroom. I'm thinking, I'm 25. These people are in their 40s. Not to discredit, not to say that they're old. I'm just saying I'm 25. So that 1 second hit, not the 1.1, just the 1 second. I thought, oh, I think I might gotta poop. I'm thinking I can just kind of walk fast, but not really walk fast. Here, just put it on. I'm thinking I can walk fast, but not really walk fast, and get to the bathroom. Eyes was wrong. Long story short, I told Gary to finish shopping because I gotta go sit in the car. I was saying my first dump story, my most embarrassing moment.
Yeah. I figured it out.
Yeah, so
That was pretty bad.
that was one of my most embarrassing moments. Hey, so I don't know. The only thing that is constantly on my mind is food or the girls. Basically, that's the only thing I think about all day, every day is food. What I'm gonna eat, when, because like I said in multiple videos, I don't get hungry, so I tend to just eat every time I think I should eat. I got a little bit of headache. So I'm gonna say food, and then I'm always worried about my girls. So food and my little ladies. Okay. I'm a nail biter. I've been a nail biter for maybe 34 years. I'm 35. I think I started biting my nails around 18 months. So So I've been biting my nails as long as I can remember. My daddy used to bite his nails. I don't think he bites his nails anymore. And he had a nerve to tell me that he never bit his nails. And I'm like, you did. That's where I got it from. And he's like, nope, I don't bite my nails. I don't like my nails short. And my brother that doesn't live with me is a nail biter. I'm like, where did he get it from? He's not my mama's son. He's my daddy's son. So yes, sir, you do bite your nails. You might not bite them anymore, but you were a nail biter when I was little. And obviously when Coda's little, because he's just 14. So I've been biting my nails as long as I can remember. Now, this is fun. I don't think I have one fast food place that's my favorite. I think I like something from every place I have been. Sorry, excuse me. This is a watermelon free. Excuse me. Come on. A watermelon freeze, and it's a Sprite freeze. I mixed two of them together. I like, if I get pizza, my favorite crust is Little Caesars, I think. No, okay, my favorite crust is not Michelangelo. I don't buy it that often. It's just for the M. I don't remember what it's called, but they put flavor on their crust, on the, top of their crust, which I like eating all of the crust. But if I go by sauce, I think maybe Domino's has the best sauce. I'll say Domino's. Domino's and Little Caesars got the best sauce. And the best cheese is Papa John's. Which I don't support Papa John's because he doesn't support Kaepernick. What's his first name? Oh, crap. Kevin? No. Steven. I'm thinking of Steph Curry. Sorry. That's not. What is his? Kaepernick, the one that kneeled. I'm sorry. I cannot come up with his first name right now. But he doesn't support him, so I don't support Papa John's. But I don't support Chick-fil-A because of, I heard a story, like I read about it, they didn't deny it, about a guy being in the service. Now, I am anti-war. I feel like I don't want to go fight anybody. Now, if they come over to fight us, it's fair game. We are allowed to protect ourselves, but I don't think that we should go to somebody else's place attacking them and then getting mad when they attack us back. It's like, but we went over there. Now, that's just my personal self. And with that said, it was a young man in the Army. Yeah, I think it was Army. And Army, yeah, I'm saying Army. But he wrote Chick-fil-A, and he told them that he misses having Chick-fil-A, that he was wondering if they could send some over. He was going to pay for it. And Chick-fil-A said no, because they don't support the war. Now, I don't support the war, but I would send him some food. And another thing that happened to a personal friend of mine, she went, her and a couple of her friends went into a Chick-fil-A, and they're trans. I don't know if they fully converted or if they're just, trans and wearing the skin that they felt that they should be born in. Because I support everybody that if you feel like you should be a female, then be a female. I'm not against anybody. So they went dressed in the skin that they felt that they should have been born in, and they were denied service. Now, I will say, 2 of them, you wouldn't have knew that they were not born female, because like, let's take a book out of Gretchen Wilson's a page. I might not be a 10, but the boys say I clean up good. They clean up good. Like, you if I didn't know them personally, I wouldn't have been able to tell that they were not born female. That's how well they look. But because they was here with these other ladies, that you can kind of tell, or you question. Maybe not that you can tell, but you're kind of like, something's off. She's a little strong in the face. They denied all of them service because they don't support the LPG. They don't support us that are different. I say us because I'm for everybody. So I am everybody. I'm a female, born female, but if I wasn't, so what? I'm straight, but that's because, I don't know, I felt like I was born straight. But if I wasn't, so what? So I don't support Chick-fil-A for that reason. I don't support Papa John's because they don't support. Oh, I had it. It starts with, I had it. Kaepernick. What was it? Do you ever get mad when you have it here and you're just like, why won't it come out? Anyways, because he doesn't support the kneeling at the national anthem in honor of police brutality, because it's not a secret. It is. It happens. Police brutality is in fact happening. It is in fact killing people. Like, not fake kill, not movie kill, not video game kill, like real life death kill. Why not support somebody that's saying, look, these people are not being accounted for murder? Because it's not, you fear for your life, okay? Well, get down my face and stop physically pushing me, because you're physically pushing me, but because you have a little piece of metal on you, I can't defend myself. Like, I was raised that if someone hits you, you hit them back. Just because you got on the badge don't mean if you hit me, I can't hit you back. Now, with that said, I'm not a violent person. I'm not a violent person. And if I ever was, like, police brutality, and I hope God does not put that on me, like, does not let me experience that. If he does, that's something that I had to go through, maybe to help somebody else, maybe to change something. I'd rather it not be me, but if God picks me to be the person that could change something that's wrong with this world, I am his. I am God's to do with whatever he wants. And sorry, I have buzz on my screen. So with that said, no, I don't disrespect nobody. I don't disrespect nobody, not even cops. I'm just saying, if we go by that method, you hit me, so by fair game, I get to hit you back. But like I said, so I don't support him. I mean, I don't support Chick-fil-A, or not Chick-fil-A, but Papa John's, because they don't support him. And then I don't buy anymore, because I used to. I don't buy Swanson Mills anymore, because Swanson Mills is Tucker Carlson. Tucker, baby, I call him baby Carson, because he whines all the time. Anyways, he's rich because his daddy married an heiress that passed down, because he's a trust fund baby, and it got passed down to him, and he's inherited in the Swanson dinner company. So I'm like, well, thank you for telling me. And so I asked Gary, I was like, is Tyson with Swanson? Because if it is, it's not allowed in my house. No, I don't want to put another penny in Tucker's pocket. And so I constantly am trying to see what is all linked with this company, so I know not to support that company. But that's because I don't support Tucker. He's mean. He's mean and nasty. You can be opinionated without being nasty. That's a different thing. That's a different thing within itself. You don't have to be nasty, because I have my own opinion. And I can tell you my opinion, but I'm not going to be nasty with it. Because if I'm nasty with it, then that means what I'm saying, you're not receiving, because I'm not giving it to you in a critique way. I guess that's the word. I don't know. Please, y'all, don't talk about, like, my words. Y'all know Hitler. And that's another thing I wanted to address. I call my brain Hitler. I don't mean no disrespect. It's not to discredit the evil that man did to my Jewish people. No, I'm not Jewish, but like I said, I am all. I am everybody. I support everybody. And the reason why I call my brain Hitler, not because I'm evil, I would never do that, but because my brain is fighting something that's not there. So by default, my brain is attacking itself, so it's evil. And my body. My body is Roxanne. I actually came up with the name Roxanne because I was remembering my when my very first Young Life time, the very first time I went to my Young Life meeting, and I was already 17, and they played an ice cream game, and it was every time you hear the name Roxanne, you had to take a spoonful of ice cream. Now I know you're probably thinking, oh, that's not bad. The spoons were serving spoons, so they're the big, long serving spoons. And the song that they played was Roxanne by the Police. So, needless to say, no, I didn't get to play. But I tried that, like, later. Tried to play the Roxanne game. And I was in so much pain. My insides felt like Mr. Freeze was taken out. He's aggressive on my insides. I have never felt pain. Now, with that said, Roxanne, me thinking about that, I was like, my body needs medicine. My body needs vitamins. My body needs things. And Roxanne, if I tried giving it to her, and at the time it was the calcium. I tried to give her calcium because, hello, Billy's. I tried giving her the calcium, but she would not take it. She wouldn't absorb it. She wouldn't break it down. So it just sat on my stomach. And it just sat there, and it sat there, and it sat there. And I was just like, I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. My body doesn't absorb minerals. Like, I don't even know how I'm walking around some days. I really don't. Because I can't take a multivitamin. It doesn't absorb it. I can't take an iron pill because my body don't absorb it. All it does is make me burp up bacon. And I know you probably think of bacon. What's that got to do? Well, I say bacon because, like, I take it and then all of a sudden I will just burp and burp. Like, I'll burp for like 2 days. And every time I burp, it tasted like smoked bacon. Now, for y'all that don't know that, and for y'all that haven't seen any of my other videos, I don't like to taste the meat. Meat, to me, tastes like blood. So, that would be a good thing for somebody to be burping up smoky bacon. But for me, it was smoked bacon blood. That's what it tastes like to me. I know, a little TMI, but there it is. But yeah, so I go to McDonald's, I go to Burger King, I go to Taco Bell, I go out to eat. I do. I try to eat and consider, and I try to eat as healthy as I can. I wish that I can have salad, but see, the Billies won't let me chew it enough to where I can actually swallow it. Like, I'm telling you, if I had better Billies, I think I would probably be a good 60 pounds lighter. Like, well, no, I won't say 60 pounds lighter, because that would just make me 200. And my goal weight was 250. I got down, because I had gastric bypass, for y'all that didn't know. Got gastric bypass, and that by itself makes me not absorb nutrients and stuff. And then I have sickle cell trait on top of that, born with it. And that by itself makes me not absorb medicine and minerals. So I don't absorb medicine. I don't absorb minerals because of my blood and because of the gastric bypass. So it's a double hitter. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't forget what I was saying, guys. I guess it wasn't worth saying. I'm really trying to finish this video because I am working with a banger. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I done forgot what I was saying in the middle of me saying it. Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay. It was talents that did y'all see that idiot? Hopefully I got it. I don't think y'all seen anything. Why? 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 Are we serious? Talents that I'm talented at. Things I'm talented at. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. If I knew he was going to do that, I would have flipped around and I would let y'all see it. For what? For what? Why? 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 Because it's empty space? Is that why? I crochet. I feel like I'm good at it. I learned from Mikey off of Crochet Crowd. I always tell people, like, if I try to learn something, I'm like, well, let me go ask Mikey. And if Mikey can't do it, then I just don't learn. Because I like, he's from Canada, I think. And he has like a cadence that's very relaxing and to me very helpful. And to me it's nice. Anyhow. So if I can't find it that Mikey did it, then I don't do it. Unless I could find somebody else that can break it down like he breaks it down. See, the viola, I would like to say that I'm very talented in that. I played for 5 months, and the reason why I quit is because I graduated high school. Like, I went to a magnet high school my last 5 months of, well, I guess it's 4 months. My last 4 months of my senior year was the magnet high school. So that's where I learned the viola at. And I loved it because I wanted to play the violin. And I told that story a billion times of why I didn't get to. But so that's where I learned the viola at. And I hope to be able to get one and to start practicing more, you know, at home. What else am I talented at? That's the only two that I could think of that I would consider talents. I'm not good at the viola. I'm very, very, very beginner. Even more beginner. Come on, enunciate. Open your mouth. Even more of a beginner. Now that I haven't did it in like over 10 years. Because I graduated in 2002 and this is 2019. So like I always say, I'm an old goat. But I really enjoyed playing it. I did. And I have always wanted to break down different songs and play them. Like when we was in class one day, and y'all could be like, girl, you are old. But when Foolish by Ashanti came out, he let us break it down. So at our concert, at our spring concert, which is like the end of the year concert for us, we played Aria, and we played Aria, Ode to Joy, I want to say Can. See, I know it was the Aria, Ode to Joy, I want to say Can, and then we played Ashanti Foolish, which I was so happy because like one time, how it happened was we was sitting there and I was like, oh, look y'all, I got this CD, and it had only 3 songs on the CD. It was like the single, and it had Foolish, Unfoolish, and it had another song that she did, and so we were sitting there listening to it, and he walked in, and he was mad. Mr. East, shout out to Mr. East, and so he came in, and because like we wasn't supposed to touch the radio, and I didn't touch it. It was my CD, but I didn't touch it. And so he was like, yo, you ain't supposed to touch it, and and he was fussing. And I was just like, oh no. I was like, we are in trouble. He's like, fine, if y'all wanna listen to it so bad, y'all gonna have to play it. And so he broke it down, and in the class it was, I was the only viola player. Jasmine, and I always point like at where we was. And so like I was the only viola player. Jasmine was right beside me. She was the only cello player. And then Alicia was sitting right beside me. She was a violin. Christian sat beside Alicia. She was a violin. Clifton sat beside Christian, which he was a violin. Then the teacher sat facing us. So he was kind of in front of me, facing us, and he was a violin player. That's why I couldn't play the violin. Because everybody was a violin player when I went in. And then there was one girl dropped out when I came in. And so he asked, have I ever played the viola? And I said, no, I didn't know what it was. And so he's like, here, it's like a violin. It's just got one string different. And then it was a good thing that I did say yes, because the only other option was a cello. And the very next day, Jasmine switched from like one class down to orchestra, and we didn't have a cello player, so she had to play the cello. And I feel so sorry for her, because she looked like she was all of 80 pounds soaking wet. And I was just like, man, a cello is big, and like it was huge, and I felt bad, but not bad enough to switch with it. Call me bad. I know I felt bad, but I didn't want to switch with her. So, and a cello is the exact same strings. It's big. A viola, sits on your shoulder. Boom, 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 boom. And violin, shoulder, fiddle, shoulder. Anyways, but I think a fiddle and a violin has the same strings. It's just a fiddle is smaller, if I'm not mistaken. Then a violin, is smaller than a viola, and there's just one string different. A viola has a C string, and a violin has an E string. I think that's the only difference. A cello has, C, D, G, and A, like viola. Yeah, but it's bigger. So anyways, I miss my viola. So I think that's all the talents that I have. Yeah, but hopefully y'all enjoy these videos thus far, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I seen a car over there, seeing if they was coming back. Just to get to know me. I'm sorry that these have been so long. I really try not to talk that long. Please forgive me. If y'all don't make it, y'all won't see this. If y'all do make it, I do apologize. But don't hold my long-windedness against CG and Cher's life. So y'all go over, y'all check them two lovely ladies out, and y'all please go support them, because they deserve everything. Don't hold me against them. Okay, bye.